आवश्यकता ही आविष्कार की जननी है। ये आपने सुना होगा, मगर ये बात अब पुरानी हो गई है। अब आविष्कार ही मूलभूत आवश्यकता है।
हाय, माय नेम इज ओजस्वी बब्बर और मैं रिप्रेजेंट करता हूँ एमिटी इनोवेशन इंक्यूबेटर को।
Hi, I'm Rajesh Joshi, co-creator of Innofint.
नमस्कार, मैं हूं मनोज सिंह। आई एम फाउंडर एंड एडिटर ऑफ टाइज।
आज यहाँ एमिटी इनोवेशन इंक्यूबेटर में इनोफिंट का पहला रोड शो हो रहा है।
Innofint is a innovation entertainment platform where we give young minds and the youth of India to come and talk about their ideas.
हम ये जानते हैं और हम ये मानते हैं, यही इनोवेटिव आइडियाज, यही नवाचार भारत के विजन 2047 को मजबूत करेगा। वहां तक पहुंचने में हमारे लिए मददगार साबित होगा।
My name is Ronak Kapoor. I'm a final year student of Amity University, Noida. I'm pursuing my Bachelor of Business Administration, and I'm also the president of the Entrepreneurship Council of Amity University, and the co-founder of Indra EV. At Indra, we are building India's biggest EV charging ecosystem, in which we are partnering with fleet operators, highway sites, and installing our own DC fast chargers. We are making our own software through our own tech team, and I'm very pleased to share that we have already started this journey and installed 2 chargers. One is in Ramnagar, and other one is also in Ramnagar and Patkot areas. Right now we are operating through 2 models. One is a B2B model, where we will be supplying to hotels, resorts, offices, commercial spaces, and second is a B2C model. We are opening segment for everyone if you can be the next petrol pump owner, because everyone know EV is the future. Number of EV cars is increasing every day. It is expected that by 2030, India will have more than 20 lakh plus EVs, and only 36,000 charging stations are present. Talking about data, one EV car is to charger ratio in India is 1:235, but the global benchmark is 1:16. So there's a very, very big gap in this, and we will be solving that gap. We have already deployed 2 models, and our vision is that we want to make more than 10,000 plus charging stations. We want to make EV charging synchronizes with Indra EV.
I think great pitch. What you need to incorporate in your business is understand that your moat of charging points, how is it different from other players, and also installation may not be as easy as it may seem, because there are various nuances like a municipal corporation, private aggregators. You mentioned setting it up on highways near restaurants like in Haldiram. Typically those restaurants are part of larger food courts which are housed on semi-government lands, right? So setting up those pieces may not be as easy as anticipated. So one needs to think through that. That's my input on that. But completely agree on the opportunity, because the number of EV vehicles are growing.
ग्रेट आइडिया, ऑपरेशन हैवी होगा, कैपिटल इंटेंसिव होगा, लॉन्ग टर्म तक जिंदा रहना बहुत ज़रूरी है, बिकॉज आप 1-2 चार्जर से अपने आप को जस्टिफाई नहीं कर पाएंगे. यू हैव टू बिल्ड स्केल, और डेफिनेटली बहुत सारे कंपटीशन हैं. तो आप अगर एग्जीक्यूट अच्छे से करते हैं, कैपिटल रेस कर पाते हैं, लॉन्ग टर्म अगर सर्वाइव कर पाते हैं, तो ये बिजनेस बहुत बड़ा होने वाला है.
I don't know too much about EVs, but I can talk from a consumer's perspective. While I think what you're trying to do is great, but I also feel a lot of people with larger pockets are doing it.
Hello everyone, Prashant Chaurasia this side, founder and CEO of PlanWeb. PlanWeb is an all-in-one events planning digital platform. We are organizing events related to weddings, anniversaries, birthdays. We have connected more than 700 plus vendors on our platform, so that it's easy to the customers to get a perfect vendor for their specific requirements. We have created a marketplace in which all the verified vendors will be listed. We will qualify each and every vendors here, and so that it easy to a customer to get an perfect vendors. We are providing events related services at their homes, and we are in future we are looking for all type of event planning platform. Right now we are in Delhi NCR, and current our traction is we have listed more than 700 plus vendors on our platform. Our website is ready, our marketplace is ready, our vendors are ready. So yeah, thank you so much.
आई रियली लाइक दी आइडिया वेयर बेटी की शादी हो रही है, बेटी की शादी हो रही है, ऑनलाइन गए देखा, प्लानर्स हैं, हलवाई है, फ्लावर वाला है, उसमें एक और फीचर डालो आप जहाँ पे जो हम कहते हैं आस्क जीव्स, ऐसा वाला फीचर डालो सिस्टम में, जो जब किसी की शादी हो रही होती है और इवेंट होता है, जो इवेंट कर रहा होता है उसके पास टाइम नहीं होता, तो सोनू फीचर और मोनू फीचर जो उसका मैन फ्राइडे हो उस चीज़ें अरेंज करे.
Interesting. I think I'll only give one input. I mean, onboarding 700 vendors is not an easy task, right? And this is an evergreen problem. And within this evergreen problem, there is also, problem of seasonality, right? So how your business will continue to make revenue during off seasons is one thing you need to factor in, and then build a revenue model around that.
आप अगर एग्रीगेट कर लेते हैं, नेटवर्क बिल्ड करना और उनसे काम करवाना बहुत मुश्किल काम है, इजी नहीं है, लेकिन अगर आप बिल्ड कर पाते हैं तो इससे बड़ा कोई बिजनेस नहीं है. इट्स ए ह्यूज अपॉर्चुनिटी. कोई बहुत बड़ा इनोवेशन का ज़रूरत नहीं है. लोगों को लाके उनको वेरीफाई करके और रिव्यू बिल्ड करके अगर उनसे आप काम करने का कोई प्लेटफॉर्म बना सकते हैं तो ये तो बिकने वाला है.
Delhi alone has 7,000 to 8,000 vendors for flowers. So focus on hooking the customer and pushing the vendor. And people will come to you to kind of search your directory. But there is no guarantee that they will go from, because as a person who's having an event, I'm trying to save even a single rupee if I can. From the vendor perspective, support the vendors in terms of give them a larger platform to showcase their work and help them build trust for the person who's coming and checking out their work. Try and build a customer journey, like a playbook or a plan book for example, if I'm getting married tomorrow, I would want one place where I can make a plan book where, if I'm selecting a vendor from you, I'm kind of I'm making like a vision board for my wedding. And that vision board comes on your platform. So that way you have me hooked. And that is when you support vendors and push them, okay, check out their work, they've uploaded some decent profiles. If you're able to crack that code, you will beat everybody hands down in the market.
I'm the founder of Slang. So basically what we are doing is we are creating the newer generation social media app for the newer generation. And the USP is you can be anonymous as well here. So you can post without getting yourself revealed. So you get yourself 2 profiles inside the Slang app. So one is going to be your real profile through which your friends and family will recognize you. And your second profile is going to be the Slang profile. You can make your cult there. And whatever the features are inside the Slang, you can have your own group cult inside the Slang. So first, suppose you want to create a social media app just for the MET, you can create a cult there and use all the features of the Slang inside your specific audience group cult. We are not just limited to anonymity, but we have more different products, like you can post your home parties, house parties, and nearby friends can also join you. And plus we are becoming the aggregator as well, so you can commercialize also these things. And we have Slang Cloud, so we have the next generation Omegle, so you can video calls with the people all over the world.
Interesting, but I'm just trying to figure out how Gen Z socialize these days. You mentioned anonymous and stranger bunch of times in your pitch, and that led me to kind of go on a border whether this is a Tinder dating / the other apps like Glee and Pure. Is it moving towards that domain, or is it moving towards a Discord kind of a creative domain, right? You mentioned going for social parties, what would be interesting is how comfortable as a user I am to source a party on the platform and then I feel safe joining that. Now, who takes the onus if something goes wrong? Those are small nuances which have now started becoming very prominent. That would be an interesting take on this business too.
डाउट जरूर है कि एग्जैक्टली किस डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है. सोशल मीडिया अगर हम बिल्ड कर रहे हैं तो एनोनिमस है, नॉन पर्सन्स आपस में कनेक्ट हो रहे हैं, किस डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है, क्या हम एक नया कोई सोशल मीडिया बना रहे हैं या एग्जिस्टिंग सोशल मीडिया का एक्सटेंशन बिल्ड कर रहे हैं. बिजनेस मॉडल में मुझे ऐसा लगता है क्लैरिटी थोड़ा सा कम है, लेकिन ये नेटवर्क अगर बिल्ड होता है तो इतना बड़ा अपॉर्चुनिटी है, जहाँ पे अगर कमर्शियल एलिमेंट भी बिल्ड करते हैं, हम लोगों को जोड़ पाते हैं और पॉपुलराइज कर पाते हैं, तो दिस इज़ ए बिग अपॉर्चुनिटी.
So instead of trying to do everything together, phase it out. Figure out a way to get people closer, because life is becoming very isolated. And again, from a very recent experience, I can tell you that there is an inertia for people to get out and connect. I recently built a community for my B school, and without realizing, we were about 800 strong within Noida. And I did it, and it happened within a year. And out of that 800, how much effort I put into getting them together, there is an inertia for them to get out. So if you focus on connection and actualization, I think you guys will fly. And at least it's a great starting point.
So ladies and gentlemen, here we are, Tulsi Puja for Everyone, which is a tech platform presenting everything under one roof. Suppose my friend Aniket, his child is turning 3 years old a day after tomorrow, so he want to book a puja. Now the steps are, first he will go to a pandit. That will give him a list of items. The list will contain basically 3 items: fruits, flowers, then samagri. Now if he is connected to Tulsi Puja for Everyone, which he can download from Play Store, then he is just a click away to book a puja. From pandit to prasad, everything in one go. He can buy everything there, which you can also buy our curated kits, like it's on Diwali, on Navratri, everything. You can buy curated kits completely verified from pandits in one go. Even you can book verified pandits from our application, and you can also buy products which are our own products, own puja products from our website and from our application.
I think even in spiritual tech, Tulsi is an interesting field, because with all of us getting separated from religion and spirituality, I think it's good to see young founders building something on this. And for the next 15-20 years, we're going to see a lot of space in spiritual tech.
Spiritual tech, Tulsi, I think I love the idea. We've previously invested in spiritual tech companies, and I think this is a growing opportunity. Everyone over here has planned some puja or the other, and we always struggle to kind of, identify vendors and pandits and, samagri, as we say, right? So clearly an opportunity. Would love to understand how this progresses.
टेम्पल इकोनॉमी सबके सामने है, कितना बड़ा ग्रो हो रहा है, बट इम्पॉर्टेंट ये है कि इसको आप एग्जीक्यूट कैसे करेंगे. अपॉर्चुनिटी तो किसी ने अभी एक पेपर प्रेजेंट किया था यूपी गवर्नमेंट को, कि यूपी अगर $1 ट्रिलियन जीडीपी की टारगेट कर रहा है, तो सिर्फ अगर रिलीजियस टूरिज्म और यहाँ के फैसिलिटेशन के ऊपर बिल्ड करता है, तो बहुत बड़ा कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन तो सिर्फ 4 सेंटर से ही उस इकोनॉमी में जा सकता है, राइट. तो आप कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत बढ़िया है, बट अगेन इसको मार्केटेबल कैसे करेंगे आप, पैकेजिंग कैसे करेंगे और सेल कैसे करेंगे, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है.
My suggestion for Tulsi will be again as similar to PlanWeb. Build the journey. Focus on the journey. Hook them early. You don't have to just sell products to them. Hook them early. Get to know what's happening in their life. Get to know if the girl is pregnant. Do name suggestions, dates. कुंडली से start करो. कुंडली के बाद conversation start करो. Conversation के बाद हफ्ते की details start करो. Make it as personalized as possible, ताकि eventually वो journey आपकी sale तक ही पहुंचेगी.
Hello everyone, myself Taranpreet Singh Kalra. I am the founder of Digital Hercules Innovations. We are a startup that in advertising industry. We are helping e-commerce sellers. We are bringing an innovation called a rule engine that would basically take in conditions from the sellers. They know their audience better. They know what all kinds of campaigns work. They know what all actions that need to be taken, and then they could apply all these rules, right? Be on the conditions that they give us. We'll query the data. We'll show you what all campaigns there are that are not bringing you money. We'll let you know, what all keywords are, not getting you any views. We'll also get what all products are not performing. And based on that data, you can give us actions, to pause the campaign, to, figure out the keywords, harvest the keywords that are bringing you money, and then, optimize your ad strategy, add money, add budget to the campaigns that would perform, that would get you to your right audience. And right now our product is almost built, right? Our rule engine would be in market in next 3 months.
मुझे ऐसा लगता है ये आइडिया आप एग्जैक्टली वही बिल्ड कर रहे हैं जो स्पॉटिफाई के फाउंडर ने बिल्ड किया था, बट एआई का तड़का लगा के। आई डोंट नो, आपने वो स्पॉटिफाई का एक नेटफ्लिक्स पे शो है, स्पॉटिफाई बिल्ड करने से पहले उसने एग्जैक्टली एक मॉडल बिल्ड किया था जहाँ पे परफॉर्मेंस मार्केटिंग को ऑटोमेट करने की बात की गई थी। आई एम श्योर यू आर फॉलोइंग द एग्जैक्ट सेम रूट, बट उसमें एआई बिल्ड करके। इतना बड़ा ई कॉम बूम है, इतने सारे सेलर हैं, किसी को ये समझ में नहीं आता टॉप रंग को छोड़ के कि बेचना कैसे है, क्या बेचना है, कस्टमर सेटिस्फेक्शन क्या है, परफॉर्मेंस मार्केटिंग एफिशिएंटली कैसे बिल्ड करना है। आई एम श्योर मैंने जितना भी तुम्हारा प्लेटफॉर्म समझा है, बिकॉज यू आर ऑल्सो पार्ट ऑफ एमिटी इंक्यूबेशन, आई एम श्योर यू आर बिल्डिंग ए प्लेटफॉर्म इन राइट डायरेक्शन और ये स्केल करेगा। ग्रेट इनोवेशन एंड you have that kind of commitment also.
We build trackers with my team on a day-to-day basis. We build trackers to say that, okay, let's perform better, let's do better, how do we do? And it's our data that gives us that knowledge. So if you're already halfway there, but if you can accumulate my data for me and tell me कि, okay, this is your history of performance. आपका 3-day attribution इतना है, 7-day इतना है, 10-day इतना है। अगर आपकी कैक रिकवर पहले हो रही थी, अब नहीं हो रही, इसलिए नहीं हो रही है बिकॉज कॉम्पिटिशन, क्योंकि आपका रियल एस्टेट तो वो फोन स्क्रीन ही है सिर्फ मेरे लिए, फ्रॉम अ ब्रांड परस्पेक्टिव। टेल मी हाउ टू गेट मोर इफेक्टिव ऑन दैट फोन स्क्रीन फॉर माई कस्टमर. सो इफ दैट नॉलेज आई गेट फ्रॉम योर app, I'll be your first customer.
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Premjit and I am founder of docoprint.in. So my app is basically about the printing app. So here you can upload your documents, select your configuration like A4, A3, A2, A1, A0, anything. Your color like black and white or multicolor, black and white, all things. And here's one feature, you can, when you upload your documents, it's automatically detect all the pages, its color or not. Okay, and they configure the all prices according to them. And then you can select the pickup point like from where you want to pick. Like तुम्हें एक A1 से चाहिए, K2 से चाहिए, K3 से चाहिए, and you can also select your time slot like मुझे 12 बजे चाहिए, and you can just go there and pick your file. And there are some many features like you can check your plagiarism report, you can humanize your content, you can compress your PDF, you can upload your documents and merge with other documents. That's it.
Print को, I don't know, I'll be a little more critical over here. Is it Canva, Xerox, Adobe, or a CRM, right? Or all of it? And if it's attempting to be all of it, then it's interesting. If it's trying to be one of them, it's interesting. But I think the business description needed a little more sharper description or definition per se.
Printing app, I'm sorry, मुझे समझ में नहीं आया exactly क्या है, but definitely जब भी मौका मिलेगा मैं इसको समझना चाहूँगा. आई डोंट नो विस्ता प्रिंट जैसा कुछ हो रहा है या ब्लिंकिट पे हम क्विकली प्रिंट के लिए अगर हम रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं तो प्रिंट होके आ जाता है. आई डोंट नो वेदर दैट इज सेम काइंड ऑफ प्लेटफॉर्म, बट वुड लव टू नो मोर.
Premjit, I think you're onto something really great. Convenience is something that sells irrespective of which sector you're in. And but I think you focus on the printing part and make it more convenient to get the prints to people. And then establish your network across campuses. And then maybe after that you start getting into the events and gradually you grow. Get people used to your brand first on a baseline level, right?
My name is Sufi Upadhyay. I'm the founder and CEO of Mystic Dates. I've made a coffee which tastes like coffee, which smells like coffee, and which has the aroma of coffee. The whole experience will be of coffee, but it won't have caffeine in it. The caffeine, which is the very base of the anxiety and issues. And we are making it from date seed, far herbs and other ingredients. We're not using coffee seeds. So we are pelting two birds with one stone. We are saving the planet from the bad impact of coffee. We are using date seeds. So date seeds are a highly discarded material. They are high in antioxidants, protein and vitamins. The product is in two formats. First is the instant version of coffee, which people heavily drink in South India. And the other is instant version of coffee, which we've developed through rigorous R&D. And now we are looking forward to launch the product fully into the market at a commercial scale.
I could not make out the difference between whether it's coffee or dates. Really liked your idea, and it'll be great to see you also talk about the nutritional value of this, right? Of how these dates are different from coffee beans, right? More nutrients being given, how it can save the climate on water, because water is the biggest challenge, right, which the global earth is facing, right? How that can help as well. I think if you can emphasize on these two, there are many more things you can do, but I think you can emphasize on these two will be really, really helpful.
It being made from date seeds, but would be interesting to also see the cost arbitrage, whether, is it cheaper or expensive, and would that kind of change? For instance, I love coffee. I tried decaf and it doesn't taste like coffee. So taste would be a major differentiator over here, because if it tastes like coffee, it should give into the caffeine intake, right? Which decaf doesn't do for me, right? So I go back to the regular coffees.
Do not try and replace coffee. Introduce it. See, you're anyway in a world and a time and an era where what is happening is that people are looking for alternate options like plant-based, vegan meats, and that is already picking up. So you're already in that momentum. You're not reinventing the wheel. But instead of trying to say that coffee is not great, have this, introduce this as a brand new product and capture the market like that, and eventually get to replacing coffee.
My name is Shambhavi and I'm Ayushi. We created a wearable device, a pendant wearable device, calms you down during anxiety. तो we created something जो बहुत हार्ट के करीब हो. जब आपको एंजाइटी ट्रिगर होगी, वो सेंसर से पकड़ के वाइब्रेशन के थ्रू आपको काम डाउन करेगा उसी मोमेंट पे. उसके ऊपर हमने लाइट सेंसर्स भी डाले थे ताकि वो लाइट्स प्रोग्रेस बता सके कि अगर हमने बेसिकली ब्लू, ग्रीन एंड रेड का यूज़ करा. तो रेड जब आप सबसे मैक्सिमम एंजाइटी पे होंगे, ग्रीन जब आप थोड़े काम हो गए, एंड ब्लू जब आप बिल्कुल स्टेबल हो जाएंगे. एंड फिर हमने इसको एक ऐप से भी ज्वाइन कर दिया था. तो द मोमेंट वो ट्रिगर पकड़ता है, ऐप सीधा आपके लव्ड वंस को नोटिफिकेशन दे देती है ना, SOS चला जाएगा. एंड हमने उस ऐप को हर वेरेबल डिवाइस से भी कंपैटिबल कर दिया, बिकॉज अभी हमारा ये वर्किंग में था, ऐप हमारी वर्किंग थी, तो हमने ऐप को हर वेरेबल डिवाइस, चाहे वो वॉच हो जाए या रिंग हो जाए, उससे हमने कंपैटिबल कर दिया.
प्लस इफ़ इट्स नॉट जस्ट एंजाइटी, और अगर उसे बहुत ज़्यादा हार्ट बीट तेज़ होती है या फिर इट्स अ मेडिकल इमरजेंसी, वो सीधे एम्बुलेंस को अलर्ट जाता है उस ऐप के थ्रू.
It's a brilliant idea. I am very camera shy, so if I had that, I was thinking I wish I had that pendant right now. But and I think one thing you nailed, which is great, because when somebody has any kind of illness, small, big, two people suffer. One is the patient, but the person who suffers more is the caretaker. So yes, to keep him in the loop and to keep that communication effective, and especially in mental illnesses like anxiety or, being bipolar, whatever the problem is, it's the caretaker who's managing the patient. So focus more on that communication and keep it clear.
I think there were few beautiful ideas over here, and talking about innovation. So one type of innovation is one layer innovation, right? Where you adding color change kar diya, design change kar diya is one form of innovation, right? The other is which transcends various multiple layers, right? What UPI did in India, right? Where all of us from a credit card economy went to UPI, that's the kind of innovation which really has a huge impact.
But besides that, I think great ideas. I wasn't expecting these, ideas to come out of a small gathering like this from students, but this is exciting, and I'm looking forward to kind of, seeing these ideas turn into businesses and the opportunity to back them. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks Amity Incubation. Thanks Innovent for creating such a wonderful platform. मेरा तो सबसे पहला मानना ये है कि इस एज में जहाँ लोग जॉब ढूंढते हैं, आपने कुछ इनोवेट करने का सोचा, कुछ आइडिया बनाने का सोचा, यही बहुत बड़ा बात है. तो यहाँ से शुरुआत है. मेरा पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस है, 20 साल जॉब करने के बाद मैं करेज बिल्ड कर पाया था कि मुझे कुछ करना है. सो यहाँ से अगर मैं सोचना शुरू करता हूँ और जो भी आइडिया अभी सामने आया, नॉट नेसेसरी बहुत इनोवेटिव हो, क्या बिक सकता है क्या एक्सेप्टेबिलिटी है, क्या पैकेजिंग वेल हो सकती है, क्या मार्केट में उसको लेने वाले लोग खड़े हैं कि नहीं, वहाँ से सब कुछ शुरू होता है.
Hi guys, so Young Minds, yay, because when I started my first business, I was about your age, but it was in a different time altogether. We had no support, we had no Innofund supporting us, giving us a platform, and I had a journey which was, I was living by myself and growing by myself, so yay, keep going. In terms of innovation, I am not an investor, I am an entrepreneur, so I look at innovation very differently. The way I see innovation, I have a very strong belief, and it is built over years, that businesses don't fail. People quit. So and success and innovation both are very personal. So for me, innovation is integrated in my life every day. Every time I hit a roadblock or every time I hit a bottleneck, I have to innovate my way of thinking, I have to innovate my processes, I have to innovate my people, I have to innovate my products to come up with something new. So as an entrepreneur, my advice would be make innovation personal. Do not get scared of hardships and keep innovating and growing.